Hey guys, and welcome to Girls Frontline 2. We're here with Endless Progression. So this is Projection Space 03. So if you want to finish this entire run continuously, you would definitely need at least 2 teams to participate in this. Okay, so make sure that you are aware that the levels of your enemies are at 45, 47, and the last one is going to be at 50. I know this is going to be a stretch if you do have certain dolls that are below the suggested level, but again, there are some instances that you can clear content that if you're below at least 1 or 2 levels, it can be done. So without further ado, let's check out the vulnerabilities here. So note that for sub 3-1, it's going to be electricity and it's going to be corrosion. Next is going to be fire and corrosion, and next is going to be fire and corrosion. So this won't really matter if you have limited dolls in your roster. So what I say is bring the best 8 dolls that you can. If you cannot fulfill all of the projections later, you can actually redo or re-challenge this stage to complete everything. So projection points, as you can see here, I did this already at 700 over 700, but again, if you didn't go with a total of 700, you can replay the stage and go to the points that you did accomplish. So let's start off with SU3-3-1. Okay, so starting off with the deployment areas, we do have 1 on the right, 1 on the left, and 2 at the bottom. Going through first the progress details. So the progress details are your guide and in clearing all 3 sub-stages. So each of them will be checked out as you clear a stage. And do make sure that at least for every stage, you check that you are in progress to be clearing everything, because if you don't clear, you won't get the maximum points. Okay, so as for deployment, I'm actually going with this team. I set up Tololo, Groza, Nemesis, and Cheetah for this team. I'm preparing for the 3 stages continuously. That is why I'm actually benching Sumi. Sumi would be deployed in the 3rd and in the 2nd stage. This one is going to be kind of a okay clear. You can actually auto this stage. There are no objectives here. This is straight up elimination of all enemies. So let's start this off with auto. Okay, so far, this is going to be doable. Make sure that the first stage is going to be, you're going to be bringing most of the dolls that are not your top tier. You could probably bring a single or 2 top tier dolls here, but for me, I only brought QJ here to be able to support all of the lower level dolls that I have. But Groza in my build is actually top tier already. She's at V6, and I think she can handle what these enemies can dish out. So far so good. Again, this stage is almost okay on auto, but if you cannot clear this stage on auto, definitely you're gonna be you're gonna have to manual this. Take note that this team should be the weakest team of all the 3 teams that you're going to be deploying later. You're going to be needing Sumi in the 2nd stage, so definitely this one she's going to be sitting out. So this stage is simply kill all enemy units and make sure that you can do it in a couple of turns, within 15 turns. Nothing really complex about the first stage. So B team can actually do this. Not a problem. So Nemesis is on my B team. Cheetah is actually on my C team. Groza is also in my A or slash B team. So don't really take any, you know, any don't take all of your best units here or best dolls here. Definitely you won't be needing them, as you know, so long as you make sure that you can clear this stage. So again, there is a risk if you don't have Sumi, especially on auto. As you can see, QJ is very vulnerable in the middle. I just hope she gets to survive this. So she's healed. Oh, she's gonna be okay. So we do have 3 enemies left. This won't take long, really. It's just merely making sure that everybody is okay. And you probably have to take over once, you know, once you feel that some of your units are actually in danger of dying. So we do have 1 more left. Okay. Nearly there. Okay, so that's it. So that is how you clear stage 1. And make sure, please, that you monitor your progress here and off to the next one. Okay, so for this team, I decided to deploy Nemesis, Sumi, Groza, and the last one is going to be Macchiato. You will need a lot of range here since you need to take out these pesky guys here on top. They are going to impede your way going to this area here. Because, okay, the objectives of this stage is going to be clicking on the switch here so that you can disable this barrier here so that you can evacuate in this area. That is mission 1. Honestly, you do need only to send one doll here because you only have 1 elevator up. So you can't send 2 dolls this way. Okay, only 1 doll this way, but you can actually reinforce this doll. The first doll you can reinforce so that you can take out this enemy here while the other one switches and goes up here to evacuate. Okay, the next evacuation zone is actually on the other side. In the other side, we do have another switch here, which turns this barrier off. Okay, you only have 2 barriers. Take note. So you do have 4 units or 4 dolls. 1 evacuates here. The other one that goes down here will have to switch this and go up here to evacuate. The remaining 2 dolls will have to go to the center. So this should be a perfectly timed routine because you only have a few turns to do this, around 15 turns. So you have to take out all of these guys here on top as quick as possible and as neatly as possible. Okay, so again, recap: switch this off, go up here, switch this off, go up here, and the last 2 will have to evacuate through the center once these 2 barriers are off. Okay, so let's go through this run and let's see how we're gonna be doing this. Again, for this stage, it's really important that you have Sumi in this stage because I've tried this using Cheetah. She's not gonna support you much in terms of healing. As early as now, Sumi is required in this stage because she's gonna help your team absorb a lot of damage, especially from these, you know, these guys above here. So let's do this run, guys, and let's see how this does. Okay, ideally as well, you do have some snipers in the stage to be able to have that range that you need. First and foremost, you need Groza. You need Macchiato to be able to take out this guy here. So let's let's move here quite a bit. Let's do the passive, the ultimate, sorry. Okay. Macchiato needs to take out this guy. So I think she can do that herself. The rest of the team would have to take out the stragglers here on top. You don't need to go down to do that, so we will do that on top. Okay, you do have to make sure that Sumi is can do a lot of support for you. First and foremost, activate the shield. Again, guys, this stage is hard to do really without Sumi. Cheetah won't do it for healing, especially if you're at a lower level. It's gonna be okay if you're at a higher level, but if you are at a lower level, this is going to be a tough one. You can probably clear this without Sumi if your level is above 50, but with the way things are right now, with the way the levels are right now, most of the players are at 40, 45, between that bracket. It's gonna be hard to clear this without Sumi. So right now, if you're between 40 to 45, you definitely would need Sumi in this party. Okay, there's a healer down below. Let's make sure that we deal with him later. Macchiato is actually doing some scores there. So let's activate and let's Groza deal some damage here. Bit by bit, we're actually clearing this out. So Groza, or no, Sumi can actually go up already. And action. Okay, so for her, she can actually position there and try to back up Macchiato if she needs backup. This bugger here, the one that looks like a shadow, is really hard to kill. So make sure that you have enough firepower to deal with them. So again, the shield is gonna hold. It's really gonna hold you alive as long as you have Sumi in the stage. Okay, so let us go up, and I'll deal with you upstairs. Okay. So we will deal with you because your corrosion. Okay. Need little help here. Okay, this is gonna take a lot of coordination, guys. You only have roughly 15 turns to do all of the shenanigans that you can. Make sure that you can survive as well. So you need to move fast with Macchiato because she is a sniper, and snipers are kind of slow, really. Okay, let's finish this bugger out, which I can't. Okay, let's not finish him off there. Okay. So I can deal with you over there. Okay, so far so good. So make sure that even as you move around, make sure that you still support each other in terms of where you are placing, who you are dealing with, and who you're supposed to clear. So we're almost good. This guy is so tough. I feel that I would need reinforcement for, you know, in dealing with him. See? Uh-huh. Okay. We'll have to take him out on top. I just need to move Nemesis somewhere that I can shoot. Okay. So we do have one more guy over here. Okay. So Kato is hanging by a thread. Can we help her out? Okay. Just helping her out a bit. Because she is holding the fort while we actually go down the other side already. Okay, so nobody in front, nobody on the side, and we are free to go. I think I need to go down and help her. For some reason, okay. Okay, need to move you away. Can't move you away. Let us just activate this and action. Try to help her out. Okay, hopefully this will do the trick. Defense down, and hopefully this will be the last of this guy. Okay. So we're good. We're good. You are good. We just need to make sure that we are shielded up. Last one is going to be this girl over here. Activate so that we could move forward. And action. And enemy turn. Okay, from here on out, now that we have cleared most of what we need to clear, We do have 8 turns left to move towards our evac point. And we do have one more guest to take care of. Okay, let's end action at this point. For Groza, she needs to go up here. And bunker down somewhere. No, let's do cover for this little girl here to go back up because snipers are very slow. So you can actually this activates. This is a movement amplifier. So after the amplifier is activated, all units in the activator's faction gain increased mobility by 1 tile. So this hastens everybody's movement at this point. So now we just have to make sure that we end our action there. We are 8 turns into this. Okay. Final touch is going to be Macchiato's move here. She is slow. Okay, now that we are done with everybody, just want to make sure that everybody can evacuate. Okay, so feel free to do your, your autoplay at this point. You don't have any more enemies to deal with. So it's really up to Macchiato. She just ran. Okay, so that's it. So that stage is critical because you do have a couple of, a couple of switches to do, and you have to sync all your movements in order to do it. And after that round, make sure that you are okay and in line to be able to secure all of the points here. Let's go on to the last one. Okay, guys, so this is the 3rd round, and just a couple of tips here. Your pathway is going to be going there, upwards, then up here, going here, and escaping here. So again, this is another stage wherein you need to survive all the, all the ruckus here and all of the traps here. Please be worried, guys, that these steamy things here do explode, including these. So please don't hide behind them because they can explode and they can take you out. Please make sure that you only kill what you need to kill, because if you are hiding somewhere that you aren't supposed to hide, you're gonna be killed yourself. Okay, so let's start this off and let's see how we can go from this platform, go straight up here and go to this platform and escape through here. This area here, I advise you to take out last, or kind of ignore them for the first time. You need to go as quickly as possible to this end. The objective here is not really to take out all the enemies, but to wisely go through the maze that is in front of you. Okay. So this is a fun stage actually. I finished this previously with only 3 left because I couldn't really finish it with 4. You only need to evacuate at least 3 dolls, and make sure at least that you complete the task here. So preferably you do a side version of this, and first would be going to Sumi, because you need to make sure that you are protected at all times. Stay away. Don't bunker. Don't hunker anywhere near or in front of those explosive thingies there, because if you do, most likely you're gonna be damaged. Okay, so with that out of the way, we need to have one more. Okay. Let's leave him be. Let's focus on the thing at hand right now, which is trying to shoot from the top so that we don't explode. See? It's on fire and it's gonna explode. If you're in front or at the back of that, you're gonna take damage. So might as well, you know, have a demo for yourself. So be careful that you are not there before it explodes. There you go. So also, please be mindful not to step on it as you inch your way closer to where you're supposed to go. Oh, see, it's gonna explode as well. So you have 20 turns for this. You can actually take your time and letting those things explode, then passing through. The trick here is not really to get killed in those, you know, combustible areas. My mistake was going through them while they're about to explode. So again, please be careful. So as you inch your way, you can literally, you know, make sure that everybody is alive. You'll have to deal with those, you know, folks at the opposite side. So might as well kill them if you're in range while you're waiting for the debris to clear. Okay, so we are, I think, good. Okay, does this explode or not? We don't have anyone here, so I can clearly go here. Oh, no, 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 no. Yeah, I can. So, while it's not yet, you know... Do I want to go on top or... Let's proceed. So, let's position ourselves for, you know... for the bridge here. Okay. Need to move forward, my dear. So this, again, I think is for movement. So movement amplifier, which we can use to cross. So we are 2 down. Again, please make sure that you don't step on smoldering tiles. Do I have somebody in range? No. So just end there. Okay, one more. One more. Oh my god. No. Oh my god. Okay. It's okay. It's gonna explode next turn, so I can probably still move. Luckily, let's have that sniper up there. to as Overwatch. Next is going to be you as another Overwatch. Next is going to be Tololo, because you, my dear, are going to be fried if you don't cross now. And the last one is going to be Sumi. Before it explodes, my dear, you have to go out, see? Okay, now all we have to do is cross the other side before everybody arrives, or another batch arrives. Let's switch camera angles here. Okay, line up, girls. Don't have all day. So make sure that you're always shielded up. Honestly, it's not as easy in the first try. I actually was able to finish this, but only with 3 girls. One did not escape, so let's make sure that they escape this time, all of them, while Macchiato is standing by for security purposes. Okay, Sumi's gonna do security while you go. Okay. That is it. Again, guys, it's not as simple as it seems. You have to make sure that you time everything in, you know, crossing with all of that flame and all of that explosion. So that is it, guys. Don't forget, I'll be putting a timestamp in the, you know, in the description, so that you don't have to go through the whole video if you just want to check out a, you know, a sub stage that you want to clear. Okay, guys, thank you very much for staying this far. Take care, stay safe. This is the Warden, and I'm out of here.